So everyone, the very, very, very funny thing is, you become a nuisance for people when you reflect back to them their unconscious behaviour, their patterns and conditioning from the past. They're continuing. They're being an unconscious troublemaker, and then you revolt and say no. If you set up a boundary, then you become an inconvenience to these resistors who resist you, instead of learning from you gratefully if they're really open. But if they're not open, then they resist you being a nuisance for them. They just want to be happy and enjoy life. But if you try and mirror and reflect them back their unconscious behaviour and show them, they don't want to accept that. They're like, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to look at myself. I don't want to change. I don't want to hear about my bad behaviour, my patterns and habits and conditioning and beliefs that are not right, inaccurate belief systems. You become an inconvenience for them. And listen, if they don't want to learn, you have to learn. But listen, a lot of people don't want to learn, and if they don't want to learn and you just become like an inconvenience to them, that's time to step away from the relationship, because they're just going to keep continuing unconscious behavior. And when you say, hey, why are you doing that for, like, that's not right or not nice, or like really not nice, you know, and they act bad to you as if you're like being bad to them for saying, stop, treat me with love please and respect. If they revolt and give out to you for being like this, if they're unattentive, uncaring, unloving, like blasé, if they're like blah, whatever, if they're like emotionally abandoning you, they think you're like just a nuisance and a pain, you know, to put up with, like that's hassling their life. That's time, everyone, to step away from the relationship. If someone isn't on a continuous upward to like become more conscious and learn from you as a reflection or a mirror, so they go like weird, like ridiculous, crazy, wild, heavy energies and actions and words, you go, ooh, what are you doing that for? Where did this come from? Or like, that's not true. Then like you're like showing them like a reflection or mirror. You're a mirror and they're a mirror for you. But when you don't use your partner or a friend or other human being as a mirror to teach you, to show you about yourself and to learn, if you don't do it, you're not going to learn much. You're going to continue unconscious. And if they don't do it, they're just going to be unconscious and a troublemaker for you in your life. And you have to, if they don't want to learn and step up and improve their game, you got to practice self-love and boundaries and self-love and self-worth and self-deserving. And that's time to say no and go away, and to choose someone else who is going to step up their plate and be dedicated to the spiritual path, dedicated to growth, to harmony, love, peace, compassion, high virtuous, honourable, integral living. You're worth it, everybody. You're worth it. You deserve it. Don't stay in bad relationships. Learn. And if they don't want to learn, a child waving to me. Yay! You deserve the best, everyone. That's what my video is about. That's my intention is. Please, be a learner. Be a student. Listen to the mirror, the reflection. If you act bad or unconscious, your old patterns and wounds, learn from the person telling you, hey. But if they don't want to learn from you, get out, let go. Gracefully and lovingly, and thankfully. Thank them and thank Source for teaching you, and thank them for all the love and good energy too. Don't make them out to be a criminal. Bless them, love them, but most importantly, bless and love yourself by learning the lesson and saying goodbye to what doesn't serve you with love and kindness and gratitude. Just get out in the right time, in the right way. And we all have arguments, so that's okay. No need to be dramatic and run out the door the first time. But if it's the same thing over and over and over and over, and you don't really see much improvement, it depends, you know. If there's a lot of improvement, you'll stay with it if it's good enough. And if there's not enough improvement and it's really a closed door you're working with, you need to work together. Then, you know, then it's time to go. Thanks everyone for your time. Moment to be present. Open up. Let go. Love, appreciate. Thank you, God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Source, Light Energy, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful day to be alive. Delicious fresh air in nature. Gorgeous barefoot walking. Delightful bodies we're blessed with. Scrumptious trees and flowers. Let's smell them. Oh my God. That's so good. So good, everyone. Lots of love. Take care. Have a nice day. Beautiful day. Massive day to be alive. Beautiful gift. Take care. Mwah. Mwah.